Tomorrow is Saba Saba, marking protests in Nairobi, Nakuru, Mombasa, Kisumu, Eldoret, and so many more. Today, we bring you two voices from the ground, one who believes protests are necessary, and the second who fears they'll do more harm than good. If you enjoy these types of thought-provoking conversations, buckle up and smash that like button.
You know that feeling when your younger sibling borrows your phone and wipes it clean? That's how younger Kenyans feel. Our future wiped, hopes drained. Tomorrow's protest isn't a leisure walk. It's a spectacle of urgency. We're bringing to light a year of rage, from the finance bill riots of June 2024, when people stormed Parliament and 19 died, to the June 25th protests this year, which left at least 16 dead, mostly from police fire. Look, economists at Stanbic Bank report June had the sharpest private sector contraction in 11 months, thanks to these protests. So yes, tomorrow could cost the economy, but the slow bleed of injustice is far worse. We're shouting, "See me, hear me, heal me." And like Camus asking, "Is life worth living?" We're affirming, yes, Kenya is.
I hear you, and I feel your desperation, but let's pause. After June's protests, schools closed. Over 20 educational institutions shut, remote parents breathing sighs of relief. Businesses are jittery, Matatus idle, market stalls dusty, Mumia sugar unsold. Imagine a mama mboga whose tomatoes spoiled. For her, protest means hunger, not healing. We have to ask, does protest reform or re-traumatize? Kenyan philosopher Trust Withaka once said, "Unbridled passion is wildfire. It can warm you, or it can burn the village." The Interior Minister already called this a coup attempt. When the system labels a cry for justice as terrorism, we must tread carefully. Preserving order is not surrendering the soul. Let's protest smarter, not harder. And yes, we need reform, but do we need a war zone for it?
Your line is solid. Wisdom demands strategy. But strategy barricaded behind boardrooms isn't visible. Visibility saves lives. After blogger Albert Ojwang died in police custody on June 8th, and vendor Boneface Karayuki was shot at close range, the country erupted. A captured AP photo shows him with a pack of masks. He was a bystander, not a rioter, but he paid with his life. That photo wasn't a fuel bomb. It was a mirror. And if tomorrow thousands gather peacefully, it demystifies anger. It says, "I exist and I demand dignity." Kenyan Gen Z already proved they can mobilize without mobs. Last year's #Reject Finance Bill campaign was decentralized, disciplined, digital. This is that same ethos. No chaos, just catharsis.
Collateral damage isn't collateral. It's collateral suffering. Schools closed, children stayed home during crucial exam prep. Parents scrambled. Some schools suspended classes just for safety. They aren't political, but they pay the price. And when chaos spills, it deepens distrust. After June, roads were barricaded. Tear gas choked Nairobi's CBD. A hospital reported at least 56 injuries after bullets flew. That violence reverberates emotionally, a trauma melody that plays long after the crowd disperses. If tomorrow goes south, shops burned, lives disrupted, the result isn't reform. It's scorched earth. Then the question becomes, who pays for the rebuilding? And peace costs a new trauma.
No, it isn't. Burn marks are part of the transformation ritual, like blacksmithing. Look at global parallels. South Africa's fees must fall shook higher education, but today the conversation is different. Even if universities were closed, the message echoed deeper. Kenya's on that arc. But I respect your caution. That's why tomorrow isn't spontaneous, it's choreographed. Digital marshals, legal observers, designated protest routes, Gen Z is tech-ready. We can do peaceful and powerful. Besides, wasn't that what our parents said in 1990? And look, we got multi-party democracy. If tomorrow stays calm, Kenya's youth prove we're not just angry, we're responsible. If violence flares, we'll be ready to de-escalate. We won't let Moses burn any bushes.
That's the dance. Protest needs peace, and peace needs restraint. But can we trust the state? After June's killing of 16 Kenyans and 400 injuries, most from police bullets, Interior Minister said it was a coup. State broadcasters silenced live feeds. Then Murkomen urged shoot on site near police stations. If the state itself weaponizes protest, being peaceful isn't enough. We need safeguards, independent observers, legal teams, public pressure to deter abuses. Otherwise, tomorrow risks being a firefight in slow motion.
Exactly. Protest without guardrails is trouble. But protest without this conversation is cowardice. Tomorrow is where Kenya shows we're angry, but we're mature. We're hurting, but we inside rage with grace. We don't just march, we hold signs like, Mama Mboga needs a market to sell tomorrow. We don't just chant, we narrate empathy. And yes, casualty risk exists. But remorse-free silence does not guarantee peace. It guarantees invisibility.
Okay, I'll support the protest. If both sides commit, 1. No burning. 2. Identifiable marshals with vests. 3. Legal hotline. 4. Peaceful dispersal plan from police. 5. Community cleanup post-march. Because I don't just want calm tomorrow, I want change. And change only comes if trust doesn't fracture when someone chants, not a coup.